fellow drummers to Sam Adato's Drum Shop. I am Sam, and the specialty of this shop is buy, sell, trade, as well as full line of sticks. As you can see here, Vic Firth, Zildjian, Promark, Vader at the lowest stick prices in town, as well as brushes and bass drum beaters and accessories. Now come on over here, and we have a full line of snare drums, including new, used, and vintage. We do carry PDP and Gretsch brand new drums, as well as a pretty nice selection of vintage drums, including Ludwig, Lee, Slingerland, and Rogers. I also make the Sam Adato custom snare drum, in which I've sold. This is number 229, so done pretty well with those over the years. Come in and pick one up. It's a beautiful maple drum. Now we also have the vintage specialty selection up on the top row, featuring Ludwig and Gretsch and Slingerland and Rogers drums dating back to the 30s. Now we have a selection of newer and vintage drums. Pretty good selection right now. We have some WFL, some old Slingerland radio paintings kits. We have a nice Ludwig kit right here, some 60s Rogers, champagne sparkle Ludwig right there. Here are some newer used kits, including some new kits. We feature the Gretsch Catalina Club Jazz kit, which sell very popular these days for the bebop and jazz drummers, as well as some 80s style rock kits, including Tama Superstar and the Pearl Perch. There's some brand new Gretsch kits for the entry-level drummer here, with full hardware and cymbals. If you're looking to add on to your drum set or replace something, there's many single drums, floor toms and tom toms. Very wide selection of colors, sizes, and brands. In the windows here and all up around and above the shop, single bass drums as well. So we have new and used bass drum pedals, selection always changing depending on what the drummers bring in. We carry PDP, DW, Yamaha, Pearl. Here's a killer old Ludwig WFL Speed King, and that's the selection for today. It's ever changing. You never know what you're going to find from day to day. Here's a full selection of rims if you need to change out the rims on your toms and bass drums right there. Pretty good selection of used cymbals, and we know that brand new cymbals are very expensive these days, so buying a used cymbal, while it may be worn a little bit, used a little bit, they still have plenty of life left in them. We carry anywhere from Sabian to Paiste to Zildjian, K-Zildjian, and some exotic Turkish cymbals as well. All different sizes, 20-inch, 22-inch, even 24-inch cymbals are available, and crashes, rides, a full stock of probably the widest selection in the Bay Area of brands and sizes of cymbals, especially used in the whole Bay Area. Now we also have custom machining available. One of the specialties is cutting cymbals. So if you have a cracked cymbal, instead of having to buy a new cymbal, we can cut the crack out, and the cymbal, while it changes the tone a little bit, it still sounds good, and it only costs you $10 to do that. As well as custom machining, we do lots of Healy coils for stripped parts and fabrications. So my specialty is refurbishing drums, whether it be drums that have come into the store, or a customer that brings in a drum to have a head replaced or wires. on the snare drum or repair. I'll slap it right up on the counter, put aside whatever I'm doing, and work on your drum, and hopefully send you on your way in a short amount of time so you can get to your gig or rehearsal, whatever, and your drum's sounding great. My specialty is parts, vintage parts and new parts. Hey, Sam from Sam Adato's Drum Shop here. We have the best deals in town. We're at 283 9th Street, San Francisco, in South of Market District. Come on down. I will tune your drums at no charge because I love it. And I want to see you walk out of here with a smile on your face when you get to rehearsal and get to the gig and know that your drums are sounding good. That makes me happy. I notice I'm like doing, I don't know if that looks good or not when I'm holding my hands up, but that's the way I am.